Let's talk. So, guys, we will continue from where we left off. But before we start, I'm going to wait for as many of you to come on so that you can sit and you can sit, rest, and just to have a just to settle in and everything. So yeah, I'll just wait for as many of you that will come on while I go through my notes. Hi, welcome, and thank you for coming on. I believe we can start now. So again, many of you already know me. It's your girl Adez. I hope that many of you are enjoying today's carnival, this lovely Notting Hill carnival. Um, I am great. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate. Thank you for asking. Hi. Oh, Christian. Okay. Hi, Ronald. How are you? Thank you for coming on. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, again, many of you already know me. It's your girl, Adez. So, again, like I said before, we're going to continue from where we left off. So earlier on, we spoke about parenting and family dynamics. And yeah, this is actually something that okay, this is something that really kind of it kind of bothers me as a parent myself, as a mother myself, to see the kind of family dynamic. Hi, Jeff. Oh, hi. Thank you for coming on. Um, this kind of thing is what bothers me as a mother myself, to see the kind of dynamics that happens every time, especially when the mother and the child is outside and they're they're at loggerhead, they're constantly fighting. I am from the UK. That they're constantly fighting and screaming at themselves every time. It's quite concerning. It is quite concerning as a mother. It's quite concerning, and this kind of thing is something that needs to be discussed and ironed out as parents. So, so I'm just going to do a recap. I'm going to do a recap of what. Hi, how are you? Thank you for coming on. So I'm just going to do a recap of what we discussed earlier on. So we discussed that normal family dynamics has a key characteristic that causes it to function well. No, I'm not a reseller. Um, and these all include open communication, emotional support, shared authority. Same to you. Shared authority and responsibilities. Hi, Liz. How are you? Oh, thank you. um, so shared um, shared authority and responsibility, support, attention to other balances between work and home, and respect safety and love. I am great, thank you. Thank you for asking. And we also went on to say that every parent has to acknowledge that we may or may not have trained our children well, and accept the responsibility from our part and make changes by correcting our children when they are wrong. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Yes. So what I was trying to say earlier on is that we as parents, yes, I'm Nigerian. Yeah, my origin is Nigerian, but I am a British Nigerian. Thank you for asking. Um, so yes, back to what I'm saying. Hi Maggie, how are you? So thank you. So what I was trying to say is that we as parents, as mothers, as fathers, a lot of us, we've okay, hi. We've seen life. We've seen life. We have grown. Thank you so much. We have grown. Okay. Oh, I am from the UK. You guys make me laugh. Yes, I'm a Yoruba. Yes, I am. Thank you for asking. Um, so anyway, so back to what I'm saying. So yeah, so we as parents, we've seen life. Oh, okay. We've seen life. We have been there. We have done that. We have we've actually passed the phrase of life. Uh, Okay. So my point is that by helping our children, by helping our children is by, first of all, we need to make corrections ourselves. We as parents ourselves, we have made a whole heap of mistakes in our past life, and it is something that is kind of catching up on. No, I'm not going to say, I won't say all, but on some of us, because now it is now influenced into our own children as well. Thank you. Is influenced into our own children, and it affects our children as well. Um, and now our children is actually behaving kind of the exact same character as we did as parents when we were younger, but their own is now worse than our own. So now again, in order for us, Liz, I many of you is always asking me my age. I don't give out my age. I rather that many of you guess my age. Oh, thank you. So yeah, so back to what I'm saying. So so we yeah so our children, they're now kind of repeating the exact same thing that we did as parents. The exact same character, the exact same behavior of what all the things that we did when we were very young. So now our children their own is even now worse than our own. So practically, in essence, in order for us to make that correction again, is for us to acknowledge that we have made a lot of terrible mistakes. We've made so many mistakes. And hi, welcome. Hi, thank you for coming on. To acknowledge that we have made a lot of terrible mistakes, hold our hands up, and to say yes, that we have made mistakes. And right now, we are parents, and in order to help our children, we need to correct ourselves first. We need to correct ourselves first, acknowledge where we've gone wrong, not just where we've gone wrong, but everything that we have done wrong. We need to acknowledge that everything that we have done wrong, and we need to start making amends by talking to ourselves, constantly. And so kind of, yeah, like talking to ourselves, not as in going not as in going on the street talking to yourself, no, but while you're at home, is to is hi is to ponder, is actually to sit and ponder on all the every single thing that you have done wrong. Sit down, ponder on it, and to talk to yourself, like as in talk with your inner heart, and to tell your inner heart that, look, that I'm not getting young. I'm not getting younger anymore, and I've made a whole heaps of mistakes. And now I'm a parent. I have children. I've brought children into this world, and now the mistakes that I did when I was very young is now influenced into my children, and now I can't allow this to happen. So I need solution. So it's for you to keep on talking to your inner heart, telling your inner heart that you need solution. And by talking with your inner heart, telling your inner heart that you need solution, by stopping every single things that you're doing that isn't right, is by talking with your inner heart. So by talking with your inner heart, by talking with it all the time, sooner or later your inner heart will actually, it will trigger, and it will actually, you actually see that you're doing the right things in a way where you won't even kind of understand yourself. So simply, what I'm trying to say is, for us to help our children, help them by correcting them as well, starting from yourself. Then once you've managed to correct yourself on all the mistakes that you have done, then you can now sit your children down. You can give them life lessons. Sit them down and tell them that, look, that I made these mistakes when I was very, very young, and that was the life that I lived, and I regret every moment of it. And I don't want for you to repeat the exact same thing that the exact same things that I used to do when I was young. What I want for you as your mother is, I want better for you. I want you to be educated. I want you to pursue your profession that you want. And for you, what I want for you is for you to make the family proud. So these are the kind of things that you will need to be telling your children. Yeah, these are the kind of things that you need to be telling them, that you want your children to make the family proud, and not even just that, but also to stay away from bad company as well. Because it does start. It starts from school. It starts from secondary school. Our children will our children will be making friends. They'll be making their friends, and then at some point they will also have enemies as well. They'll have people that doesn't like them at all, and then they'll be bullied. They'll see themselves being bullied for no reason whatsoever. They'll be they'll be getting bullied all the time, and it really messes with them so much. It messes with them. It messes with their mind. It messes with their brain. It actually tortures them emotionally as well. That they can't seem to have a normal life. Oh, me. Yeah, me. I have three children. I have three children, 15, 14, and 12. Yeah. So so simply what simply what I so simply what I'm trying to say is that the children, it will mess with them emotionally, it will mess with them physically, mentally, that they will actually start thinking of it will make them do things that they're not supposed to do. So, oh, okay. So my main point is that, first of all, we need to look into our children. We need to look into them. We need to also monitor them as well, because again, this this country, all this country around the world. What grades in secondary school? Sorry, sorry, I don't kind of really understand. Yeah, I don't really kind of understand what you're asking. So anyway, so back to what I'm saying. Hi, how can? Oh my God, you've you're coming again with this whole pregnancy thing. We'll talk about that later, okay? So anyway, so back to what I'm saying. So we need to monitor our children very well, because this world in a whole is not safe anymore. Our children are not safe anymore. Our children are not, yes, they're not really safe anymore to walk around and things like that. No boys, all girls. It's just girls. There's no boys. Um, so yeah, so back to what I'm saying. Um, so yeah, our children. Yeah, should we? No, 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 no. We shouldn't. We should not. We should not encourage. We should not encourage our children. We should not encourage our children to be carrying around knives. No, we shouldn't encourage it at all. We should not encourage it. Rather we need to talk sense into our children. We need to talk sense into them, and to reason with them, and let them know the implication of carrying knives around is not good. It's not good at all. It's not good. So anyway, so back to what I'm saying. No, 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 don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, because no, it's better. It's better you don't do that, because you will lose your child. You will lose your child to social services. You will. It's not good. You don't do that. It's not good. What age is okay? No, no age is okay to give any children a weapon. It is not good at all. It is not good. No age is good to give a child any weapon. No, because it's just like where you're in is it's just like where you're in full support, and it's like where you're actually encouraging them to go out to be using guns and knives. No, 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 no. No age is it is no age at all is not good at all for any kind of children to carry any kind of weapon. No, it's not good. Okay, the child was my nephew, so it's my sister's responsibility. Um, well, okay. Well, even if he's your nephew, Yeah, but you're his uncle, so you're his blood as well. So it's not necessarily just your sister's responsibility, but it's your responsibility because he's your nephew, you are the uncle. So you're kind of, it's kind of like where you are standing in the gap of his dad. So you're kind of playing like a fatherly role to your nephew in a way. So it is also your responsibility as well, in connection also to your sister. It is both your responsibility to make sure that your nephew does not walk around with gun, with knife, or any kind of weapon. It's your responsibility as well because he's your nephew, he's your blood. So you need to talk to your nephew. You need to talk to your nephew, sit him down, and let him know the implication of what he is doing. Yeah, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Um, the day they can get arrested that day and go to jail. Yeah, yes, yes, the thing is immediately um any child is like immediately any child is caught with any knife, immediately straight to juvenile prison. Yeah, they'll be arrested on the spot and handcuffed and straight to juvenile prison until they turn to an adult before they're now transferred to the adult prison. And that is not what we want. That is not what we want for any of our children. We don't wish that kind of thing for any of our children. We don't wish it at all. We as parents we need to make the correction and talk with our children and tell our children the implication of the way they behave and how it will affect others around them, how it will affect the rest of the family members around them. Because not not all of us, not all of us on earth, practically, I'm not going to say all of us, but yeah, not majority of us on earth here is perfect. None of us really is perfect on this earth. And that is why they say, okay, should we send babies to prison so that they don't look? Babies are babies. Babies, they don't know what babies don't know what weapons are, to be honest. Or to be honest with you, babies are just babies. They're just growing. They're growing. I'm fine, thank you. Babies are okay. Ain't my fault nobody told her to have a child at 16. Yeah, yeah, no, yeah, I reason with you. I feel you. I understand. I really understand what you're saying. Nobody told her, nobody told your sister, right? If I'm correct, yeah. Nobody told your sister start having a child at age 16. Yeah, this is a mistake. It is a mistake out of wedlock, to be honest with you. Yeah, is a mistake. And we as family, as parents, as aunties, uncles, grandma, grandpas, we we all are to be there to support support our blood. That's how it is. No matter the mistake that your sister has done, yeah, she chose to tread that path. No, 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 no guns, please. No, is not good. Oh, should we abort the? No, 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 no. Abortion is not the right thing to do. Abortion is not the right thing to do at all. because it's just like where that person is. It's just like where they they don't want the existence of that baby again. And it's not, it's not good, because because the baby itself did was not asked to be born. It's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate due to unforeseen circumstances that the baby came to be. So we just have to, it's just one of those things that we have to deal with it. So anyway, so back to what you were saying before. To all I would just say to Niger, to at least to help your nephew. Yeah, help your nephew, and also help your sister as well, because yeah, she's your blood. She is your blood. No, no, please. She is your blood. No matter what, no matter the mistakes that she has done, she is your blood. So the least that you can do is to support, is just to support her, is to support her by helping her to talk with her son, your nephew. Hi. To talk with your, by helping her to talk with your to talk with her son, your nephew, and let him know the implication of carrying weapons. Because the last thing you want to see is your nephew to go to prison. You wouldn't want your nephew to go to prison. You wouldn't want your nephew's life to be destroyed, all in the name of weapon. Because once a person goes to prison, their life is finished. They immediately get a criminal record, and they won't really be accepted. They won't really be accepted in the society again. They won't really be accepted into anything again, because businesses will be scared. They'll be very scared to hire such a person. So it is not really. Oh, if your brother win the lottery, he's just selfish. Yeah. So it's so it is really, so generally all I'm just trying to say is to Nanga, please just do me one favor, and to talk with your nephew. Talk to him. Talk him out of the kind of life that he's living, carrying weapons around. Talk to him. That's the least that you can do for your sister, and not to judge your sister because of the mistake that she did, but to be more supportive to her. Be more supportive to your sister, because she's what you have. She is what you have. And family is important. Family is important. The communication is important. The communication is important. The moral support is important. Physically, mentally, emotionally, it is all important. It is so important, because one day we probably may not even have that opportunity again. And tell me, if such thing happens, what would you do? So we need to sit and we need to think. We need to think to ourselves that, is it worth it that as family to be having constant family dynamics, constant bickering, constant shouting, constant hair pulling, constant war every time? we need to sit and think to ourselves that is it worth it? Because there are a lot of people that are even a lot of people are even regretting why they did not use the opportunity that they have to mend their relationship with their brother or with their sister or with their auntie and uncle, and now some of them are no more. So all I would just say to as many, to please, we all have our families. We all have our families. We have our families, and we can resolve. Yeah, we can resolve our each and every one of our families. We can resolve our differences by talking it out, not only just to yourself, by talking it out. Always having a family meeting, a family get together where you where all of you can pour out your hearts, and to actually express your feelings. Tell your mum, tell your dad, tell your aunties, your uncles, your cousins, your nieces, your nephews. Tell them where. No, tell them where you're hurting. Tell them where it pains you. Tell them that, look, you don't like this, you don't like this and this. What You don't like this or this. You don't like anything of what has happened. So this is the best time. It is the best time to actually sit as a family and to do a family meeting. Do a family meeting, whether if it's through dinner, whether if it's through whether if it's through a family dinner, whether if it's through a little family gathering or a little party or something. Then you can use that as an opportunity to iron out the issues that each and every one of our families are having. Because life is too short. Life is too short, as we as individuals, and we as parents, and parents who has children, and also who has our own parents, our brother and sisters as well. Life is too short for all these conflicts. We don't need conflict. We don't need conflict in this world. What we need is, we just need harmony. We just need peace. We just need happiness. We just need to be happy. I just need to be happy all the time. I mean, not to say that there's not gonna be conflicts every now and again, but the most important thing is that we need to acknowledge the conflict, sort it out as a family. Yeah, sort it out as a family, and to iron it out. Even if it means you pouring your heart out, even if it means you crying it out. Yeah, go on, because that is the reflection time. That is the reflection time at that very moment, to pour out what is on your heart by crying it out to your family, and let them know the kind of pain that you are going through. Let them know. Then they will now understand, and they will now realize that, oh wow, so I've actually offended my blood. I've offended my brother all these years. I've offended my brother, or I've offended my sister, or I've offended my cousin or my parents all these years, and I actually had no idea that I've offended them. And yet they've been carrying this hatred and grudge on me for all these years. All this baggage they've been carrying they've been carrying for me, and I didn't know. And from there, you'll be able to sort this whole thing out by coming to some kind of resolution on what can be done so that this kind of thing will not happen again. So it is kind of like a correction. Yeah, it is kind of like a correction. It's kind of like a correction on our part, as mothers and fathers, and also the mothers and fathers who has their own brothers and sisters as well. Yeah, it will be a correction on all parties, kind of. So yeah, so to the parents out there, to as many parents out there, we as parents, we all need to work together and to bring our children closer. Okay. To bring our children closer, our children and our families closer together, and to iron out the issues and come to some kind of resolution, and to talk out the best step to take to put an end to all the family dynamics, the family conflicts, the constant bickering. So guys, so I hope that this has really helped as many of you. I hope that this has really helped as many of you, and I hope that this is something that will actually make you to think of ways to help your children by correcting, by making the corrections that you've done on your part. And that's actually that's one of the things that I also need to do as well. I need to, me too myself. I'm not gonna lie, but me too, I'm not perfect myself. Made a whole heap of of terrible mistakes. But but at the end of the day, we are all human beings, and we are there to make corrections. Please don't make me cry. To make the corrections, and to acknowledge that we have done wrong, and to put an end to all this kind of war in the family. Because we as individuals, we love our family. We love our brothers and sisters, and we don't like to see our brother and sister too. We don't like seeing them fighting all the time. It's not really, it doesn't make sense. Yes, thank you. Thank you. You got Thank you so much. um so yes. So anyway, guys, I hope that this has really been of great help to as many of you, and I hope that this has kind of been like a life lesson to as many of you as well. Um, and before I go, please don't fail to subscribe, comment. I know. Huh? I know. Please don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh, please. Don't make me laugh, because I don't want to laugh. I don't want to laugh because I'll cry. Please. So anyway, before I go, please don't fail to subscribe, comment, thumb up, do like me, share with your friends and your colleague, and as many people as you feel that will benefit from this. Once again, is your girl Ades. See you all tomorrow. Bye.